When I was young, I was a people pleaser who cared about the approval of others. I would yield to unreasonable demands and tiptoe around fragile egos just to keep people in my life and avoid any conflicts and confrontations. What I witness globally, especially in the competitive, cutthroat fashion industry, is that you can be kind, competent, and meek and still be gossiped about and stabbed in the back. It did not matter whether you are the newest and nicest kid on the block or an old jaded veteran. Lo and behold, you are still going to get bitched at. It is a free-for-all total bitch fest, especially in the tough cities like the Big Apple. Not everyone will like you, no matter who you are or what you do. You can do everything right and still be misjudged and misunderstood. No matter how pure our intentions, we cannot control how others perceive us because the perception and judgment of others are reflections of themselves. In spite of how loving and peaceful we attempt to be, others can only ever meet us at the depth that they have met themselves. Reputation lives on the lips of others, and so the story shifts depending on who is telling it. Kind of like the telephone game we played as a kid, where information gets inadvertently more and more distorted through faulty communication down the line. As such, we ought to be more concerned with our characters rather than our reputations. Your character is who you truly are, while your reputation is what others think you are. Reputation is shaped by judgments, interpretations, projections, opinions, and which are subjected to prejudice, misunderstandings, and hearsay. Character is built through consistency, authenticity, and integrity. Character is who we are when no one else is watching. It is how we treat others who have nothing or little to offer back. Sometimes we are made to become the villain or scapegoat in the stories of others because we choose to set boundaries, speak up, or choose ourselves over performing for others. Your light and healing triggers their shadows and wounds, causing them to have to cast you as an antagonist and rewrite the narrative so that they can feel better about themselves and avoid doing their much needed inner work. Understand that this behavior is due to their own inner struggles, insecurities, internal lack, and inability to take accountability, as others see us through the lens of their own wounds, fears, and limitations. Make peace with the fact that you are going to be misunderstood and disliked by some, especially if you stand by your truths and in your light. You do not need to defend your character to those who are committed to misinterpreting and misunderstanding you no matter what. Always remember that your reputation is what others perceive you to be and which you have no control over, while your character is what you are, and that is based on your own behaviors and actions.